Good day, Abuja, and those who they watch us for every part of the country. Welcome to Christ Radio and Television, where your matter na always we own. I bring you another edition of Break the Silence show, and because today is a very, very special day, we want yarn about something where some people don't know about or what they not even they talk about. What is female genital mutilation? Where you know say people you don't hear them from plenty people matter they call them FGM. My name is Falilat Adamu, your host for this show. The International Day of Zero Tolerance for Female Genital Mutilation (FGM) Day observed one time every year, and the date now always 6th of February. So it no be something where they happen many times for 1 year. Now one special day United Nations dedicate set aside say make the whole world raise voice, do awareness, and push action to end FGM completely. FGM, wetin be FGM? Na when person cut, remove, or injure part of woman or girl private part, no be for medical reason o, but because of tradition, belief, or culture. Dem these people, they no dey at all, they no be medical doctors. Dem dey mostly do am to young girls when they're small, sometimes even babies. Like today, I hear say they do am for 1 month old baby wey lost her life. And most times they do am without the children consent because children no get consent except when they don't turn 18. Some people they think say na to control girl behavior, make them no enjoy sex or prepare them for marriage. But make we clear am today. FGM no gets medical benefit at all. This International Day remind us say any form of cutting or harm to woman body for culture or tradition sake no dey acceptable at all. Now why today gist go help us understand why e bad and how we fit end am together. To help us understand am properly, I get one strong woman with me for studio wey dey do serious work for this area of FGM. She work with Good Tides Philippine Mission Foundation. Make you help me welcome Lois Tofumi Aderomoshe. Welcome to Break the Silence show.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here.
Thank you too. We're happy to always have you because last time you give us plenty insight and it was wonderful.
Thank you.
So before we go into this proper, we would like to take short break. Okay. No go anywhere. Stay tuned. Yo, my Niger people. Now on a babe Fali Tiger be this. I deal with now on top Christ Radio and TV. It is sweet me for belly to come see and hear wetin dey pepper una for body. Una go see they see me for that una area to come talk about wetin dey bother una for mind. You know, NDL, it get any mago yarn what I want to talk about. I be how una see this government economy matter for market. Your babe Fali Tiger ready to hear una out. Just listen and watch us on www.christedradioandtv.com and follow all our social media platforms. Just search Christ Radio and TV everywhere. On top Christ Radio and TV, on our matter, now we own. Of the Break the Silence show, proudly brought to you by Christ Radio and Television, where I tell you, see your matter, now always we own. To watch us live na www.christedradioandtv.com, and I would make you also chook mouth for this matter by dropping your comment for any of our social media handle where be at Christ Radio TV. Chat us for WhatsApp where be 0906891. Make I call them again 09068918345. Let us know what you think and we will respond immediately. So, like I tell you before we go on the break, we get our lady for studio, Lois Tofumi Aderomoshe.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You try small.
Sorry for
but that's right,
your name. Okay, make I call you Lois.
Yes, Lois is okay actually.
Okay, so that man no go bite my tongue. Sorry for the mother.
Me if I won't get myself in the mood of this broken. I don't know how I'm talking today, but I think I'm doing my best already.
You sounded perfect.
Okay, so let's go there.
So, Lois, plenty people they talk say FGM na cultural practice. wetin culture really mean, and culture suppose harm person.
Okay. So now we dey define culture, right?
Yes.
Culture for some people they say na a general belief, like value, where people come together, get together. And the definition we then give us for school when we did social studies, they say culture na the way of life. Now waiting them talk. But this culture will be something we supposed affect person.
Exactly.
Okay, let me just give you example of waiting they happen during traditional wedding. Where they go do bride price, they go come outside, they go say no be she, they go cover face,
That
you
na
know, they go
culture.
drop. That one too na
Very
culture,
beautiful.
culture. Everybody go they happy. They'll say, okay, bring so yam, you know, plenty things where then they do, and you know, we they happy about them, we they dance. Some other cultures then get masquerades, and those masquerades will come dance, all those things.
They
Now
even
also
get food festival, something like that.
exactly. People go come, they will gather things together, they will come, they will dance, and they go they happy, and they will go their way.
Okay.
But now this one where it come FGM matter is a very, very serious issue, because FGM now, the thing can they kill some of our girls, can they cause trouble, can they cause bleeding and some other things for women, and no be say it go happen to them when they're this small, but when even as they grow with the like say you get injury we no heal, you know, so now so the thing can be. So this kind of culture we can't they talk say I beg, get how we go take stop them. So now yeah.
That injury where you talk say like say you get injury when no heal. You know say person wound, it must heal.
Yeah.
But that injury when no heal, now mindset, or it don't do the person mindset, I been say that place go see they pain the person.
Okay, so now mindset, and you know say FGM we get to complications. You get the immediate consequence and the aftermath consequence, right?
Okay.
So the immediate consequence, now that time when then that thing they happen to the person, maybe bleeding, shock. Some people even follow their die, urinary retention because of the pain. Now some people could say you know, they no go feel go urinate at that particular time. So all of those things they happen. So the long-term consequence now, you see say you get one woman where do 4 of her children, she give birth to them through CS. So that one to now one major issue. Labor go be serious matter, you know, when it comes to when a person don't dey cut already. We can also get psychological effect, low self-esteem, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, a whole lot of things. That one na even psychological, that one na mind. It long term to can even extend to even divorce, because we don't see plenty cases where FGM don't cause divorce. So FGM will be something where go just happen, where we go keep quiet. Now long term, the thing will continue to they happen all through your life, because you go they meet things we go make you they remember the thing we don't already happen to you. So those are the, you know, long term or short term consequences of female genital mutilation.
So culture na beautiful thing.
Yeah, culture
and this
na
one
beautiful
na part
thing.
of culture.
Yes,
and
so
yet it dey harm person.
yeah.
So
You know, say some people don't even know where this culture they come from. They just meet them and then continue them. They don't even know why. Some people don't even know why then they do them. They
Who
just meet and say
originates this?
they don't even know who originated. They just meet and say, oh, my papa do them. My mama do them. You know, they
So,
do them for this person. They do them for.
They do am for
So
me, they do am
now
for
the
this.
now the thing where we must continue to they do. Whether they don't even want to know what the cause or the reason why then they do them. They just want continue to they do them because of the mindset in our culture. You know, so some people go even travel, go abroad, they go come back to this country, maybe they can't do them for their picking, because they believe, say, you know, the people for their community, because you don't date that particular community, you must come do them, you must do them, not part of their culture, not part of the things we, you know, then they do. And people just they generate plenty myths on top this kind, on top, you know, female genital mutilation. So basically,
So for us to say why culture, why people see with all this divorce and long time effects, why they see they do them, but you just explain that now to my audience and to me, why they see they do. I say this one, see they pass them on to this, and this one survive, and they do it for me, I go do it for my daughter. Okay, so tradition beliefs say without FGM, young girls when they grow up, they go they promiscuous, as in they go they prostitutes. How you see that kind of talk?
Okay, so now waiting then talk with that. Say without FGM, you know, the person go they promiscuous. But now when we can't look and where we're now the FGM now can't they cause the promiscuity. Now the FGM, okay, so again one day I did Maraba, so one of my friends, let's say one of my friends come meet me, tell me about one of those issues like that. Say the girl say she know they satisfy, so she can't find satisfaction because she don't dey ask the girl say, why you dey street? Wetin dey worry you? No be money carry you come street.
Okay.
So wetin dey worry you? Now the girl come explain am to am say she know they get satisfaction, so she define the satisfaction. So now waiting can they make them define the satisfaction. So now the opposite can they happen now. The thing where they say they want
cut come out, make they prevent.
Exactly, because some of them they say, you know, if I cut this pikin now, you know, we'll go get belle, can't spoil our family name, you know, all of those things. Now those things that they try to protect, but at the end of the day, after they don't cut those girls, so they can't say this thing, they know they satisfied, they know they even feel anything when something they happen. They can't say, okay, maybe now this man get the issue. They will come, they try different men, and from there, sexually transmitted infection and a lot of things can they come out from that. So FGM now root cause to a lot of things where we just they see with surface eyes, but we no look and deep say now this thing might be the cause.
Wow. So if that girl go back to the community now, where cut and tell and say this thing when they cut, it no stop her from being promiscuous. You get any remedy? No remedy. You get any remedy where they'll talk say, okay, that's when they cut come out to you know work
back.
No, not be made they come back, but they don't already come out fine and good. But any remedy to stop her from being promiscuous? I mean, I just mindset. What's it cause that promiscuity?
Okay. So to go back to their community now, for them to help her, not to say anybody for that community.
But what do you say cause that promiscuity? Because they don't already come out with things they think say go make her promiscuous.
So now waiting I just explain now the satisfaction way then define. Because there are different types of female genital mutilation. There's type 1, type 2, type 3, and type 4. So the type 1, they call them clitoridectomy. Clitoridectomy now when they just cut out the clitoris, right? And now that organ, they help, you know, during that time. Now that organ, they help sexual satisfaction. So when they cut that organ come out, you know, they cause the satisfaction and I make them they move from one sexual partner to another. So that's one. Okay. So type 2, they call them excision. Excision now when they cut out the clitoris with the labia minora, you get one tissue where they inside the genitalia, they go cut and come out. That's type 2. Then type 3, some people they cut the clitoris, some people know they cut. They go just cover, they go seal the labia minora majora together so that, you know, no penetration will happen. And they do have for even communities for Nasarawa State. So that's the worst type of female genital mutilation. So when they sew them down, you know, then they go can't leave some place for urination. So some people they do like that. And type 4, the type 4 different cultures. Some people then go prick, some people they will just cut out some part of the clitoris. Some people they go choke leaf inside. Some people now tongues they go choke. Some people different things. It gets now say some women what thing they do be say they go carry hot water.
My cut there. So when they cut the girl, they go choke leaf inside.
Yes, that's for type 4.
Why?
Still the same FGM. Still the same.
That leaf now go make an heal.
Now go. You see, some people they believe now. You know, we say FGM now culture. Now they believe where they get. So they go just put that leaf. I don't know. Now their own culture. They go just put that leaf. Maybe it go numb that clitoris for them, or it go do something, you know, for them. So that's still part of FGM. I mean, you see, some people now Vaseline, they go first pour hot water for that place. After that's so when they just burn the pikin, they pour hot water, they will come carry Vaseline, they rub them. That's still part of FGM. Now I make with the tell them, I say all of those things so then they do, that's still part of FGM. So you know, so a friend of mine called me 2 weeks ago, I think it was on Sunday, and he couldn't explain to me. Now, as he explain, saying friend, tell him, say, now wait, you know, say some people, they will tell you, say their friend, if you be saying that their girlfriend, you know, now you can't explain, say, the thing no con there, and I can't ask and say, which type then do for her. Now you say, the thing tight, wait, now you start to explain to me, now tell and say, if you be in fibrillation, then do that the type 3. So they have to go back to the hospital. There's something they call de-infibulation. Make them go open and back, because infibulation now when they close them, sew them down. Okay. So that de-infibulation, now they'll carry person go back hospital, they go open them. While some people for those communities still, if they want give birth, they go open them, they go give birth. After they give birth, they go still close them. Wow. So some communities are very strong with some of those cultures, and now make with the talk say, "Kai, this thing no good. It they affect plenty women. They cause plenty things."
But this pain, this cutting, it actually they make the women behave well. apart from the other example where you mentioned, say now you can't go back to now the opposites now you make the girl do, but it dey actually make the women behave well.
So the cutting, they do anything. They make anybody behave well. It's just like your pikin do something wey no good. You can't say now that hand in they use they go do that thing wey no good. Make you can't cut the hand come out. Make sense.
Use the other hand.
You go use the other. Oh, so for them, they think say that strategy to end one particular thing, but they don't know say that thing with them they do no good. So at the end of the day, now it don't cause more harm than good, because in fact, good no even did this one at all. Because for men now, it helps to reduce penile cancer. It helps to do plenty things for them. But for women, they do anything
so men,
at all.
circumcision helps to reduce.
Yes. Okay. It helps to reduce penile cancer. It helps them a lot.
Yes.
Helps to reduce death. In fact, once you remove the tissue, it assists them a lot. But for women, they do anything. FGM no get health benefit. They help the girl, they do anything. The promiscuity where they say they help, help. Different reasons for female genital mutilation. But all of those reasons, are not reasons why we should even, continue with the act.
Thank you. Say culture they change. Not be only FGM they now they talk about all the time. Not be in be tradition where people they do.
Yeah.
It gets any tradition where we say that they always they do where they don't come out, where people don't talk about, don't do advocacy, don't come out for ground. What you know about?
So we still advocate for against force feeding for children. I don't know whether they still they do but you don't think where I don't enter community where I say they still they do that thing, sha. But I know say force feeding day, even this tribal mark too, now part of this harmful traditional practice, and I see say it don't they go to. It gets some other ones, but because even this child marriage, it's still they out there. Even breast ironing is still they out there. So,
but it's not today rampant like FGM.
Say my own campaign na FGM. So I feel tell you say over 230 million. I feel give you numbers, right? Because I've done research. That's my field. But for all of those other ones, I know if you say okay na so it be. But for force feeding, I know say a lot of people don't advocate against force feeding because it's in from there children they follow go. Then even this mutilation, this skin mutilation, tribal mark then they do. I know say some communities don't stop them. So a lot of other things we then see they do. And even this culture, like I was saying, this breast ironing thing, it's still they even they do one for communities for Abuja here. So breast ironing, all of those things, we get day with them they advocate for them, but days like today, we fit talk about them because good. Because even this breast ironing where we they talk about, now still because of this promiscuity, now it make these women they do these things to their children. Immediately the pikin breast won't start to grow, they go just carry hot something,
say press too early,
inside, say too early. Okay. So that men no go see them because say breast now the first sign say the pikin don't they grow, the pikin don't enter puberty. So they go say this one don't enter. They won't prey on that particular pikin. So those women they do them like say they won't keep their children safe. So some of them na calabash then they use. Some of them like one of my friend na turning stick. The mother they use after she finish the turn semo, she just come out the soft one, just use them
plaster the place,
hit her. You understand? Oops. So that the thing will go inside. So the thing go inside, but still come back again. But some other people, plenty things they happen. They cause wound at that particular point. They cause a lot of things. A lot of things they happen at that particular point. So we they beg all these cultural practices. They don't get benefit. Assuming they get benefit, but if I even say okay, you understand, maybe that's more benefit, it go help us. But all of this practice, see this breast ironing, I don't get benefit. All of this cultural, you don't get benefit.
Like you mentioned 3 cultural practices now. Force feeding, child marriage, and breast ironing, and we talk of FGM. And all these things, apart from that child feeding, force feeding, now women, now you affect.
Yes, now women, now you affect. Majority say now women.
Why they focus
there's even betrothal. Betrothal now, betrothal and child marriage no be the same thing. No.
Okay.
Betrothal now when the person will come meet the papa say, this your pikin will be maybe 10 years or 11 years. Now my pikin go, now me go marry him. Now if he be old man, we talk say now me go marry him. So the papa go say okay, he go don already buy everything with them, even na kola nut, he go don buy everything. Now he go train that girl, do everything. So the pikin fit no even enter, you understand, 18 or something. They go just carry the man, they carry the girl, give the man. From there, things go come happen, and from there you come dey hear things about this fistula thing where they happen, the hole that happens in between. You come dey see urination up on the girl, uncontrollably. So now wetin we dey talk about. So even the child betrothal na bad thing, because child betrothal, you don already give pikin wey never even grow, you understand, your pikin. Then child marriage will come follow, because after that the pikin, you go come tell the master, yeah, carry the girl, they go. So all of these things, they affect. Now all, in fact, majority
women
affects women, because you know that this world is a patriarchal world. As much as people don't want to talk about it, but it is, because at the end of the day, they're controlling the girl's sexuality, they're controlling her life, they're controlling this. But a lot of times, these things does not help, because at the end of the day, when they grow, they find their way.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So apart from all these things we'll just talk about now, say FGM no good, FGM no good. So if we fit stop, if FGM no fit stop promiscuity, what do you say parents fit do to guide the girl child?
Okay, so even me, if I feel like it's laziness for you to cut your child because of
immediate action.
Why would you do that to your child because of promiscuity? It's just like we're saying, a child go steal. You can't say, okay, because he steal, make you go, cut the pikin hand, or make you do something to the pikin. So it doesn't make sense, right? So we're saying that it's important, right, that you do. Okay, let me start from the fact that parents, please go for lectures. There are a lot of parent conferences these days. Buy books. I grew up to see some of the books that my father used.
True.
I saw them in his library.
True.
So buy books, develop yourself. It's not every time say that pikin go do something, you go beat the pikin, you go say na discipline,
Na correction.
right? Like na correction, right? So there are a lot of things that we need to do, but because of lack of patience, lack of understanding of some of these things, you see, say it go hard for some parents to even sit down with their pikin, get proper talk, because African parents now, if they even they talk, say, why you they put mouth? Why you they talk when they talk? You understand? They don't even allow me their children share ideas with them. May they even understand. By so doing, we even understand what they go on in your pikin life. But you don't even want care, because some people even care, but because now the hard way they use train them, so they believe say as they use train them they
That's
know
the right way.
That's the right way. But it's a different world, it's a different generation, right? What is happening in your days, the way our parents, because my dad was so hard on our own generation, but now if you see our last one, we'll come the one that say, you know, our papa be this, you understand? So it's different strategies now, for some of these things. So we're hoping that parents can think about different strategies, can read books, can, everybody they hustle. We understand say hustle they outside, but we're hoping that if you can calm down, go do some strategic studies. How can I help my child, even from peer pressure? Because now peer pressure they cause some of these issues where girls they go follow boys and all of those things go happen. How can I help my child from this? How can I make my child my friend, to understand that she can explain things to me? Sometimes children, the reason why feel guide them now, because know what thing they happen for their life. So when you can't advise them, you go they advise them things where they don't understand, they don't pass them already.
Yes.
So it's important that you get to know them.
Yes, I think wait till you they try to talk, because if I get you correctly, parents, listen to your children.
Yeah.
No drive them come up for where you dey, and no let them learn outside first before you start teaching them. Because they go look, you say, waiting this woman talk about, I don't know these things.
Exactly.
She's not even saying it the right
No,
way.
but if you think and well, see that time where we want start menstruation, they go tell you say if boy touch you don't get belle. So why are we not passing the right information, right? Why are parents even shy to talk about sex and some of these issues, sex education and some of these issues with their children? So you're not exposing them. I know that's what a lot of parents think. They'll be saying that, if I tell them about this, it be like say I dey expose them, I dey make them understand something way they no supposed understand yet. But there's a way you can convey this message to them. And there was a time in my organization that we were doing this. We're helping parents educate their children. We'll tell them, no problem, bring them. We go help you talk to your children about them, because if you don't tell them the truth about something, people will tell them the lies about that particular thing. There was a time they were telling us that if you start your menstruation and pain they happen to you during that your menstrual period, now sex go fit cure am. Plenty, in fact, that thing dey popular that time among teenagers. In fact, when we go for sensitization, a lot of teenagers will come say, true na sex dey cure that pain, that menstrual pain. So plenty things, plenty myths around sex. So I think that it's important that we pass the right education to children
and to teachers as well, because a child of 8 years don't come house say because they tell the mother, say, mommy, my teacher said if a boy touches you, you get pregnant when you start seeing your period. So the mother come dey ask, say, the mother just like, may she ask, like, how, show me how she say if it touches you. So the little girl put hand for the mother body and he used Michael's name as an example and say, if Michael touches Gladys like this, she will get pregnant. So everybody started laughing, but the woman laugh finish and come tell the pikin, say, not like this, not like this, not like this.
Not be like so.
Not be like so. I think for schools too, make we see encourage teachers.
The right education.
The right education.
No teachers waiting on mama tell una for night. Tell us waiting in be.
Waiting in be. Waiting exactly na be. So if you tell us small of waiting your foundation they do around FGM.
Okay, so my foundation, Good Times Philippine Missions Foundation. Yesterday, even right now, I'm so tired. I'm exhausted because during this week we're doing so much. Yesterday, we were in 3 communities in Abaji to create awareness on female genital mutilation. We are also a media organization, so we have 10 episodes as well. In fact, we don't already record those episodes on female genital mutilation. What you need to know about FGM. We don't already write them already. We don't already record them already. We would post them one after the other so that people could get education about these things. So sometimes when people come meet us, tell us, say, FGM this, FGM that. Now because some of times they don't understand what it mean. So we they educate in love. Nobody say we go say, you don't do we go do this, we go do that. No, not waiting we they do. And apart from that, Good Times Philippine Missions Foundation, we are certified by the Federation of International Gender and Human Rights, on sexual and gender-based violence, cross-culture and diversity, human rights, and all of those things. So we not just educate, you use action, take follow them.
Okay.
So we also train other organizations too. If you get organization, we just start with, they train other organizations because we have certifications, about trainings, about some of those issues where they happen for community, how you go about them, how you go even go some communities, go do advocacy, schools, go do advocacy procedures where you go follow. We also they do that one as well.
Okay, so anybody of all this waka on the waka na they preach the gospel. Anybody don't come talk, say, wait till you talk, they happen to them, they cut them. Say it don't happen to them. How you take advice the person?
Okay, so yes, people don't come meet us, tell us like that. And one of the things that they tell them, they say they need to, but first of all, because today is International Day of Zero Tolerance, we go talk about FGM.
Yes.
So we they tell them, say, make them seek therapy, because FGM, there's no way backwards. We don't feel good gum that thing where they don't cut back. So there's no way backwards. There's only a way forward, right? So waiting you feel do from there. And I think that starts from your mind. What can I do? Okay, so now I'm going to get pregnant. I'm going to have children. What can I do? You have to go seek medical attention, about all of those procedures that happen. Look at the complications that happen during childbirth. Look at, all those things that happen. So you have to read, you have to get educated, go to doctors, they help you, make them advise you. So with, all of those therapy sessions, those are the things that you can. So now waiting we just be advised them, now be that. Because there's no way backward. Now make we they say that.
Don't do it, don't do it. No way, no remedy.
So now make we they beg, say me they no do it. Because once they cut that in, now wahala. So now.
Okay, so make we look some of the, we'll check whether we get WhatsApp message from our audience where they watch us right now. Okay, one of our fans say there are laws against FGM, particularly in the VAP Act of 2015 ordained by Jonathan, our former president Jonathan. So he said, how are these laws enforced, and how much of the laws do people know?
Okay. So I guess I did run advocacy before coming here now. The laws are there. There's VAP law, there is a Child Right Act, is a Maputo Protocol, and some of these things. Don't be say laws no day. Even in that VAP Act, the punishment for female genital mutilation now 4 years imprisonment with I think 400,000 naira fine. Then for aiding and abetting 2 years with I think 200,000 naira fine thereabout, in some of those laws. The problem now this enforcement, right? The judiciaries, how then they take the help us? Because if we get one scapegoat for some of these things where they happen, let me make I like my state, and advocacy they sweet for my state past like all the advocacies where they do it, they sweet for my
Which
state.
state? Because state. So that make we name the state, make other self follow suit.
Say for my state, we they do, we do these advocacies, we talk about them, and we enforce these laws. That time where our High Excellency Lubisi Fayemi did here, no be just talk, now action. Because you see, this international days, every time we go see, say we go talk. The talking, I feel like the talking don't even do already. Right now, actions we need may follow, and I see these things happening. That time, our legal advisor, Barrister Shali, we even go communities together, go to create awareness. Because I also have a book. We went to distribute that book. The book is titled Tolani Nirara. It's also in Braille for persons with disability. So, we do all of those things. And then, there in Ekiti, feel just say, okay, this case now, SGBV case, may them pay bail, may everybody they go out. If you do like that for Ekiti, you go, yes, say no, this case will proceed to court to do this, to do that. Like, intentional action, they follow what's in they happen. Okay. Right? No be all this one where everybody go just they talk. They say, okay, it won't sorry. Call the father, call the mother. The father said, but they even talk, say, please, na family issue. Now, what is some people, they say, no, na family issue, no worry, we go carry and go house, go settle them. Those people will come go collect money here and there, and the matter going. But we they find where we go bring out one scapegoat where we say, this thing where you do, it no good, and you go follow this, the punishment where they don't put down. You must follow them. So once we start to do like that, you go see, say these things go reduce. For Ekiti, if you beat, even down to domestic, if you beat your wife, now your neighbor self go report.
Wow.
So everybody is a gatekeeper. As much as they call judiciaries, the person will type that message sent to you, even you by yourself, is they important may you become gatekeeper even for your community. Waiting you they do to end female genital mutilation for your community. Because we not feel leave them for only advocates alone. How many we feel do? Even that yesterday when we entered that community, when my mama see the video for social media, she come and say, that place when I go yesterday, no go again. No, because all this kidnapping and all of those things, but we don't understand that as advocates say now our life be that, now the work where we collect and be that, you understand. But we they talk and say even you where you there out there, waiting be the work where you they do to end, even if not sexual and gender based violence, they rape somebody for your community, waiting you they do
you do about
exactly, they beat somebody, one husband beats one person wife, see waiting blessing see you do that day for social media where everybody, so she stood up for the woman. And so we're saying, what are you doing? We shouldn't just push everything to the government. We don't say government to get their own part. In fact, they get their own serious parts to play.
I know they everywhere.
Exactly. So you as an individual, we are not just living for NGOs or frontliners like us. You by yourself, if you hear something where they happen for your community, say something or do something about them.
Okay, because yesterday I hear person they talk. So when people they do advocacy, say if you see that they do FGM, make you talk, make you report, be a whistleblower and report to the police. They say they're not they arrest people for such case. Somebody make the comment say police don't they do anything about such case. They never hear who they arrest. So another of our listeners say, so I came across someone who is an advocate for FGM. She claimed not being caught is a big reason why children now touch each other at very, very young age. How can one actually change such mindset?
Okay, so not being caught. So this thing where you don't talk now, I did like 2 questions for my mind. Where you go report them, like, police now, some of them know they informed. And again, how do we change the mindset, of children? So I'll go first answer your first question, because before I reach here, I go police radio. Now police radio now
how go change the mindset of children. How go change the mindset of this person when make the comment say now because says children of nowadays not they caught. That means they touch each other behind.
Okay. So I'll come back to that question. So I they come from police radio now, and when we had that conversation, wetin dem talk be say dem get gender decks and informed people for those gender decks where they collect some of these cases. I know say some of the police stations fit no get the gender deck, right? But it's something that we're talking about and it's something that we're pushing for. So we're saying that it's important that there's gender decks at every police station and every, individual understand what FGM is, what the laws are, and if it has been done to you, what you can do afterwards, right? So
Yeah.
that is that. So on this matter of changing of perspective on girls, right? You're saying that how can it's because of it, that's why girls are touching each
Small
other.
children now, they are touching each other.
It still goes back to what we're talking about, right? So them touching each other, you see that some girls are touching each other. What orientation? What have they seen? What have they been exposed to? Can we get to the root of why they're touching each other? Have they seen their mom and their dad doing something, right? Can we get to the root of that issue and not push it on FGM and not say, oh, since you know that they're touching each other, let's cut them,
Okay.
right? It's just like your child has done something and you want to cut the child off, right? The child is your child, so you can't do that, right? You can't say, oh, now because they never caught them, now he make them they go school, go they touch each other. What of pikin when no get them in mind say you won't touch anybody and they don't go cut that pikin? So we can't use one excuse or one negative, trait of a person to norm every other girl out there, right? So we're saying that it is important, like we don't say them before, it is important we will be educated and how we expose our children to. So you expose your children to some of these things, you expose them to some places, even if your pikin even hear some of these things, when you come back home, you get education where you go tell your pikin, say, this thing where you see or this thing where they tell you, no do am. See the implication. I think that when we enforce some of the complication and implication of some of these acts, then even you, when you hear them, you don't already know the implication. So if you go do them, you know, say, now waiting you go face, now be that. So I think that parents need to get educated on some of the complication and implication of maybe, unprotected sex and all of those things. So when they are, they are able to educate their children, it still goes back to education. And now waiting we they talk about. So when people they're educated, from there they feel pass information. So we they say no go cut your girl because somebody they touch another girl or somebody they do waiting or he go carry belle or he go do one thing, he go scatter your family name or something. Now you make you go cut the pikin. So that doesn't work. You are just using a very strenuous measure for something that you can just use something small to solve. So that's
actually that one's safe, correct. So what do you think, say, with all this advocacy when you now don't go do for community now? So I know say some of the community member they don't they enlightened, but what did them fit do? Because these village people they listen to them well.
Yeah.
So the work majorly did their hand. What did they go fit do to stop this FGM?
So sometimes when we even go some of these communities, we know they do the advocacy alone. Sometimes we go don't teach some of those leaders, like women leaders, all of those people, we don't teach them well before we enter those communities. So now those women leader and all of those gatekeepers, now then we can't go teach those women, but we go there. So now them go be the voice, right? We go call. You get one time where we do something because we notice issues of peace becoming an issue. So now they cause some of those small issues for community. So what we do? We say we call all the leaders together, religious leaders, so cultural leaders, leaders. Everybody. We call everybody together. We can't do that sensitization among those leaders. So now the leaders we can't carry that sensitization go, because sometimes when they hear you, they talk, they say, where this one they come from? What's this one? Who this one be? You understand? But when we don't educate those leaders, now those leaders we can't carry that information, give them properly. We will feel even there, but we go stand and look them. Anywhere where they make mistake, we will come, assist them. So them be gatekeepers. And these things where they happen, they make them understand. Say this thing where they happen to your community. Now your community, now your family members. So see what thing they happen to them at the end of the day. See the harmful effect.
No go fit do that
exactly. So see the harmful effect where they happen for your community. How you go take help your community now. Now make we come. You understand? Nobody say this thing they affect us. So we don't already know. But for una community, see what they do and see how they affect una. So how una will take solve the issue now? So now waiting we bring come. So from there they go even they open hearted to learn waiting we carry come. And from there the step down go day easy to the community members.
Okay, thank you very much. And to you, my listeners, you don't talk and say there's no health benefits for this FGM. Say most of the times they cause serious bleeding, infections and sickness, pain during menstruation, difficulty for when person want peace, and sometimes it they cause emotional trauma,
Yeah.
and fear.
Yeah.
And even the men self, like she said, say the men self, see they get their own from inside. Not be them they cut, but them they get the benefits of waiting for cutting the woman. And the benefits, they positive, na negative side, because themselves they go outside, they go find their enjoyment. So it be like say, I know say you don't answer this question before, but it be like say this my listener, you just join us. Say waiting, the person say waiting for those where they don't already cut. Say how what can be done to make life easy and fulfilling for them, especially in marriage, and for them to enjoy coupling.
Okay, so like I said earlier, I don't already explain now therapy. There is nothing that can be done, and that's why I said it earlier that that's the reason why we're doing this advocacy. There is nothing that can be done to help. The only way is way forward. There's no way backward. There's no operation to correct or all of that. So it's the way forward. So as an individual that has been caught, look at some of the issues. Are you having painful penetration? Are you having issues with childbirth? There's a woman I met, she had miscarriages over and over again without even knowing that it was FGM. So look at some of the consequences and understand which one. It's not all of them that will affect you. Check which one are the ones that are affecting you, maybe due to the type of FGM that was done on you. And then from there, you are able to move forward from it. But majority, I think that it's very important that you read, because Nigerians, if I tell you say go therapy now, they go say
go tell that person your problem.
Yes,
I don't understand.
Do research. Since now your body they happen, do research. How can I help myself? What are the things that I can do to help myself? And from there you can move forward. So basically do research on how you can help your body, right? From there you can move forward. But I think that it all starts from the mind. So get your mind right. That's to start with.
Thank you very much. And before we come to a close, so make we just recap what she don't talk just now. Say FGM, culture sweet, but they say FGM are part of culture. But why culture would they harmful? Say with FGM na harmful practice with no health benefit, and it they cause serious physical and emotional damage. Culture not supposed to destroy human life, and it's supposed to help us grow, make we uphold that culture and pass them on and on to the next generation. Say everybody gets role to play. Parents, leaders, youths, media organizations like GTPMF, that's Good Tides Philippine Missions Foundation. Say they work and they need to also join on our voice, because then no fit do am alone. And even Christ said, no fit voice am alone. And most important thing be say silence they help FGM to survive. But conversation, if it kill am. But not be only us go do the conversation. So thank you very much for sharing this important knowledge with us. And I hope we'll call you next time.
Definitely.
We'd like to see you next time, because this thing where you just talk to us. So even me, self, some of it, you see my face, I just did like, wow, I don't know them before. And I just see my listener self say, you self, you get better conversation from this, and you derive with understanding from it as well. So, and I won't advise them, especially that person where talk say, that woman where talk say, people where they no cut, now then they touch themselves for corner. And I don't get way. I don't. If you say this talk, what we just talking, it reach for the person to take get that insight. Say not be waiting. They
make I just add this one. You get one adage when they talk.
Because I mean, I don't they feel on that woman behalf. Say if na young girl, if you born pikin, now waiting goes to see do the pikin.
Make I talk this way when they talk for Yoruba. They say make them cut head. No be solution for the treatment headache. Of headache, right? So you no go say, oh, because this thing now I will come make you cut your pikin. When she can't grow. No, make the woman sit down, think about the complications. When she can't go, she will come suffer maybe miscarriage. She will come suffer, going through CS to give birth, suffering, obstetric fistula, a lot of things, keloids,
fistula,
scars, plenty things where they happen. Sometimes after all of these things, they will come go hospital again because of some of these keloids. They can't go, they comot them, and sometimes after a comot, they go grow again. Some of these things. So think about some of these consequences and think where say which one I prefer. So now we don't place them for your hand. You go cut your head because you get headache.
And this FGM don't they do for hospital?
No, that's what we call medicalization of FGM, right? There's where the health practitioners are doing some of these things, but they understand that do no harm. Now the oaths where they don't sign. Now be that do no harm, right? So we they talk am here say it dey important for you as a medical practitioner. May you no do this thing. May in fact you get one story wey comot where one woman talk am say then teach them during antenatal wey they no do am for. So we see medical practitioners wey dey even help us for this advocacy. So everybody na to join hand do am together, because one person no fit do am alone. Media people no fit do am, like you said. Frontliners like us, we no fit do am alone. So make everybody join hand. The reason why they do that medicalization are because they won't comot that immediate complication, so that you know the other pain using of unsterilized tools, all of those. So they won't cope am. You understand? But doing that one, you know, stop the long-term effect. All of those long-term effects, it go still happen, right? So medicalization of FGM, not the same thing, and you know they help. Not the same thing. FGM no get health benefit, you no get.
You know, get so why they don't. Thank you very much. And to you, my listeners, you don't they listen since, and to you don't they send us message since. I totally for you. And remember, say every girl deserves safety, dignity, and protect their dignity, and they deserve to live life in full. No keep quiet, talk to somebody, educate your community, and most importantly, protect our girls. They're our future lady presidents and our future mothers, future people, mothers and wives. My name is Falilat Adamu, and this now Break the Silence on Christ Radio and Television. Continue to watch and follow Christ for www.christradioandtv.com and our social media handle now at Christ Radio TV. Till next time, we will continue to break the silence so that change will speak louder. Bye for now.